America's been transformed if you ain't noticed. But folks don't realize these are our decisions, ours alone, and we need to own them. Some friends and family look at me like I've lost focus, but I look at it like my focus is almost more important. I'm all for world peace, but I won't lay down my freedom for it. So in a sense, I guess it's a combination of mixed emotions. Can a few men change the world, or is that just bullshit? Can't shake the feeling in my heart that says I'm one of the chosen. Been given a gift of poetic technique to report this, and enough knowledge needed about it absorbed to expose it. This whole system is bogus. Politicians are phony, and administration's decisions seem to benefit only the crooked corporations, who then in return solely have an obligation to feed us gimmicks, brainwash and mold us, all in accordance to a global design. Call them trends, and we comply and conform before we even know it. What's the motive? Who's reaping the benefits? Visible once you step back from that political rhetoric. Allow me to kick some truth at you that should be self-evident. Remove your blindfold. How dare you deny all the evidence? Reality's a matrix to a certain extent. Society's been stuck in a box, so it's hard to accept. But am I the only one that feels like I'm in a sci-fi flick? Surrounded by zombies and robots controlled by AI tech? And may I stress this mass data they've been collecting? They know what we think before we think it. That's the main objective. Tell me how you think the search engine can make a suggestion before you even finish typing your sentence. And your lack of objection, I just chalk that up to lack of attention. A large percent is misdiagnosed and suffering from depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, all sorts of mental illnesses. Their solution is to overdose them with the pharmaceuticals, diluting a concept of common sense, which distorts the whole thought process. And I harp on this, cause y'all don't seem to get the big picture. I've been depicted with the pencil in an attempt to increase your mental pixels. Feel like I'm in a pickle. My brain is run down. So much information, and I just keep trying to get it out to the masses that won't listen. Too busy on social media and brainwashed by what they watch on television and why they surf the networks and change the stations. They're unaware that they're all owned by the same 6 corporations. So what you consider entertainment is all at their discretion. That's why there's such a push to get the internet censored. Because once your access to information is limited, their access to everything else becomes infinite. Isn't it a hell of a predicament we're in? Every next generation becomes even more dependent and oversensitive, which makes them even more defensive. So just a simple opposing opinion they find offensive. Development's been arrested, information's been suppressed, twisted and spoon-fed to the youth through the education system that teaches a false sense of guilt. So if you're a victim, you find empathy for your attacker. That's Stockholm Syndrome. We've been put in a position, mentally conditioned to live in a prison planet and accept kill switches. I've been trying to get you to listen to the message in my vision, make sure that it gets delivered. It's the mission I was given, so call it an alarm, a divine warning from heaven to snap the planet out of its trance. It's time for resistance.